Hi folks, and welcome to the sort of first of the E3 press conferences. There's a lot more going on this year. Bethesda, Square Enix, and who else? There's a PC gaming one as well. And today I'm joined by the lovely fellow who joined me last year as well for some of the E3 videos. It's Morph Shuffle. Say hi.
Hi, I can't believe it's been a year already.
I know.
It's gone too quick.
So you're probably noticing there's some new graphics going on and some new stuff, and we're probably a little bit more used to this whole YouTubing thing, are we? I don't know if we are doing. We're probably not. But anyone who doesn't know, Morph Shuffle does some Let's Plays, he does some shorter videos and all that good stuff, and he's a great lad, and make sure you're checking out his videos down below. He should have a link down below if YouTube has paid attention and actually put it. If it hasn't, then I'll go smack its ass. But hey, we're here to talk about Bethesda. They
Mm.
were, well, at our time, we both live in the UK, and it was 3 in the morning. It's now
10 to 5 in the morning.
Yes, we're recording this, so if we sound a little bit either
Tired.
high-pitched, hyper, or tired, probably a mix of all of them, then yeah, there's been a lot going on. But we're here to chat about some of the things Bethesda, probably them all, because it was a fairly short-ish, there was about 5-6 things, I think, in total. But first
Yeah,
of
well,
all, to start with, the Doom.
Yes.
I have to say I am overly excited. It looked fantastic.
It did. The whole like the single player video that they got out as well as the multiplayer. I just like.
It looks like what Doom's meant to be, just, you know, graphics increased. Yeah, like seeing some of the creatures and hearing some of the screams, and it's got like the sort of metal-y soundtrack the way Doom's always been. I've loved Doom, but it also makes me want to wear several pairs of pants because
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of horror, but I think that's one that I might play.
even that, the multiplayer looks phenomenal, and I don't know if you had a chance to check out the sort of modding system they've created. The oh, what did they call it again? I need to quickly look this up. Did you see what it was called again?
No, when games companies call modding something special, I always forget what the special name is.
No, it's like you can create modes and all that. I think it was Snap Map. I think that's what it was.
Oh yeah, no, Snap Map, yeah, because I've seen that on Twitter. I think it is Snap Map.
Yeah, Snap Map. It lets you build maps and game modes and everything, and it looks incredible. It's also from what it, now it can be, correct me if I'm wrong, and one down in the comments, it does seem to say that it's coming to all platforms, like the current ones, you know, the PS4, the Xbox One, and PC. So that's kind of like, so, like way back when Doom first came out, it kind of reinvented the FPS genre, and now it's doing it again. Like, we can do this on console. And it looks like it almost looks like modular, because you can build up your maps and put in your bits and bobs, and then you can create the mode or whatever. You know, can create co-op, or you can create, like, you know, a wave system and or points and get credits and all that. And it's just like, it's really cool. And I could just see myself spending hours. What's your thoughts?
I can imagine myself spending hours on Horde mode, just making my own Doom Horde, wave upon wave of.
Guys, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. Me and Morph are gonna do that when it comes out.
Yeah.
There will be videos, and it will be awesome. I mean,
I can guarantee we won't get past wave 10, but yeah, we're gonna try.
Like, just the graphics look insane. I mean, I know it was a few weeks ago they did show what Doom was going to be, and sort of like what they scrapped. And I'm so glad they scrapped it, because what they've came out with now is what Doom should be. It's sort of evolved.
It looks gritty. It literally looks like you're walking into hell.
I noticed
like,
some of the
there's
execution
no hope.
moves as well, like when the creatures grow orange and then you just grab them, take out the heart and shove it down their throat. It's like, okay then.
or you rip their leg off and shove their foot
Anyone
in
who
their
might be
face.
wondering though, what's in the background of this video is actually footage from the E3 conference. I've managed to get a hold of some of it, so you're just there'll be no sound because it's just us and some music track that I picked. I haven't picked it yet because we're recording this without a music track, but
Yeah,
it'll be there, something that fits, I guess.
And it won't be like elevator music either. It'll be like
Just like speaks over us. It's just like
something semi-decent. I don't know.
But I mean, like, so what's your sort of final thoughts on Doom?
I think one, it's going to be terrifying. It's going to be. I can imagine it's going to go same immersion level as potentially BioShock. Like, I can imagine myself if I'm playing Doom, I could sit there for hours and not realise I'm being there for hours. Like, I'd feel like I've only been playing for 10 minutes and I'd look at the clock and I've been there for 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. And then every time I hear a noise, that's it. I'm gone.
Yeah, I mean, I actually have a playthrough on my channel of Doom 3, and you get so immersed in just all the atmosphere, like all the little tingling noises that you hear, and if you're wearing a headset or even this surround system, and you hear things, your head just kind of snaps around. You're like, wait, what was that? What was that? And then you hear a scream or a squeal, and you're just like, what? And it plays with your mind, and then the next thing is just like, here, have a giant creature. You're like, I have no bullets. There was some of the ones in the gameplay trailer they showed off. It's like you take I think it's a super shotgun. I could be wrong. And you blast one. It blasted one of them, and then it left like a leg and a bit of hip, and it sort of hobbled over the edge, and it was just like the physics look awesome in it.
I liked one of the kills that he did. He got the super shotgun and he like wrapped it round one of the aliens' heads, or the monster's head, whatever you want to call it, and fired it, and it kind of just like turned into a sawn-off. It just exploded like right in his head.
It's just like pop.
Yeah, it looked as though he literally snapped the neck of the guy, of the monster, with the shotgun itself, and then just blew it clean off really quickly.
It looks to be insane, a lot of fun. And one of the presenters actually made a comment about how it's like, oh, it looks really, really fast, and you know, a lot faster in today's games. It's like, that's what games used to be, like the FPS genre, and then we had Call of Duty, which came in and slowed it right down. I get Call of Duty is still fast on console, I suppose, but in PC it feels very sluggish when you're playing.
I just think Call of Duty is filled with 12-year-olds, but that's my personal opinion. And I never liked Call of Duty. I don't think it's fast.
I only really play it for the sort of zombies like Black Ops, really, but like I've always felt like the multiplayer's kind of slowed down in recent years, and I get that consoles are a lot slower, but Doom looked fast, it looked frantic. If you like, they actually showed off, I don't know if you've managed to check out yet, the hell like level, because you go to hell, and it's like almost an arena, but a pretty big arena, and there's like, you know, caves and everything and all that, and the amount of creatures just pouring out at you felt like a bit like Mad Max sort of thing. But it's like, if you didn't keep your, you know, awareness of your surroundings or anything, you're gonna like die really quickly.
Yeah.
You saw him get down to like 11 HP and he grabs a monster, executes him, grabs some health, and just gets up to 80, and then someone just blasts him again. It's like, holy.
No, I do. In those sort of situations for myself, I find the best tactic is just a run and gun. Just keep running forward and shoot what's in front of you. Forget what's behind. Don't even look behind you. Just run as fast as you can. If there's a speed boost in any way, shape or form, take it. If there's a shortcut, take it. Leg it.
Will you be getting it?
Yeah, but if I can imagine if I did a let's play of it, it would be me screaming repeatedly.
I will be doing it because I did do Doom 3, the BFG edition, BFG should say. So I will be most certainly doing that on day release when it's out. But it's not. They did say spring sometime 2016. It's like, good dang it.
Yeah, spring is a quite wide open date.
But
that.
Next up, they brought out Dishonored 2, which did leak during their live Tweety or Twitch event thing they done of something, and then so people kind of knew it was coming, and a lot of people I know want it.
They kind of messed up a little bit, didn't they?
I mean, we know a good certain other YouTuber, Sherlock Shuffle, who desperately wants Dishonored 2. It was only a cinematic sort of trailer though.
The thing is, I'm not a fan of Dishonored, partly because stealth games I get bored of very quickly.
You don't need to be really stealthy in Dishonored though.
Yeah, I know, but the whole point of it is to be kind of stealthy. Like, literally, if I'm going to play a game that involves hunting people down and killing them, I'm going in guns blazing and killing everything that stands in my way. Partly because they might become a target later in the game, so I'm just doing 2 for 1.
I mean, like, I got the first Dishonored, I played a bit of it, but I didn't so much get bored. I think it was just the time things came out, something else took my attention, so to speak. And I've never really went back to it, and I liked what I played, but I just felt there was no hook to me. I mean, the big thing that people were, I think, focusing on is the fact you can actually play 2 different characters. There is a male and a female lead character you can play.
Kind of like Assassin's Creed.
And some new toys and that, but there wasn't gameplay, so nobody knows what's actually looks like. It was a cinematic thing.
Every time that I look at Dishonored, I literally just think of Assassin's Creed Steampunk. That's all I think of.
I just think of Bioshock more. Like the actual art style is identical to Bioshock.
Like Bioshock Infinite, or Bioshock as in like one.
Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. I mean, like, I do like it, but I'll probably wait to see it. There wasn't any release date, not even like a sort of set frame time or anything. I get the feeling they're probably going to be keeping that till next year's E3 and then go, look, this is coming in November or something. But people know it's there now.
I reckon they literally were just like, okay, so we've got this time allocated to us. We've got these things, they last this, and this, and we've got 20 minutes to spare. What should we do? We do a Dishonored 2 advert. Fuck it, do it, go on. That'll fill 20 minutes.
There was nothing from Wolfenstein, but the Old Blood did come out quite recently, so that studio will probably buckling down to make another Wolfenstein. That'll probably be shown next year.
What else can they do with Wolfenstein though? Because they've kind of done it. How many? Alright, this is going to sound really bad, but how many games can you make about one like wartime, like World War II?
Well, the Old Blood is a prequel to the New Order, and it's like you're actually like redoing the sort of events that lead to the New Order, and it's really well done. Apart from the Nazi zombies, spoiler: there's Nazi zombies.
Spoiler first.
And it's just it is a bit weird, but I feel like gameplay wise, Wolfenstein really freaking good. Plus, the Old Blood, they managed to fix the massive problem that I had with the New Order. Like, I have a pretty beastly graphics card. As do you. So
do I.
But there's people going, oh, it's because you have AMD. It's like, there's people with NVIDIA Titans having issues with this. It was like you'd start up and like before you even play, it's like 10 frames, 5 frames per second. And I'm pretty sure games are meant to run better than that, especially when you put it on low. It wasn't actually the graphic, it was the engine and whatever they'd done in coding. Someone placed a little line of coding, played just fine. The Old Blood played fine from the start.
Yes.
But I mean, they did have, I think it's at Battleborn. Is it Battleborn?
I've seen Battleborn, I've not
I think that's
really read up into it, but it looks awesome.
I didn't really pay much attention to that as much, so we'll quickly move on since we didn't pay attention to it, and to the sort of main titan in the room, Fallout 4.
See what you did there. I'm gonna admit it now to everyone, I've never ever played a Fallout game, and I want this Fallout. I want the collector's edition. I want the free app that comes with it, and I want it basically.
I will have to admit, I'm in the similar boat as Morph Shuffle. I've played free for a good number of hours. And like it, same sort of like Dishonored. I like it, but it's like I just kind of get bored after a while. I don't know if it was just because I like open world games. It just felt too open. It was similar to the way Skyrim was with me. Like I was, oh, dragons, but it's like it felt too open to the point. It's just like, right, you're doing all these optional quests, and then you'll have like the one thing that moves the story along, like a wee baby step. But like Fallout 4, just anyone who hasn't watched the press conference, there will be some footage in the background. You can build your own settlement, which seems cool, and it has sort of you building generators to power stuff, and you've got, you know, setting up turrets. There's like a tower defense almost thing going on. You have to defend your settlement, and then you've got to explore the world, and you can upgrade your armor, and there's, you know, vast customization in the characters, and it's pretty insane the amount of stuff. Because some people are going, oh, but the graphics, and it's like, to be honest, the amount of stuff you can do and it's in the game that wouldn't be possible in the last gen consoles. Because some people are like, oh, the graphics, they should be workable in the PS3 and 360. I don't think they have anywhere near the capability of being able to handle the amount of complex systems that are actually in Fallout 4.
Yeah.
And I love the original sort of like tactical based Fallout games, and I played a bit of Fallout 3, but this one is probably I went and pre-ordered it, and I've
already done that.
Yeah, I haven't, like, as Morph mentioned, the collector's edition, it comes with a Pip-Boy replica, which you can set your phone in and you can play the games on and everything. And there's also, they announced a mini game thing for like Android and iOS, Fallout Shelter, but which is like sort of old XCOM where you're sort of building your base and everything, and you've got like, you know, invasions can happen and all that, and it's really cool. But Fallout 4 is the first game like I've ever pre-ordered a Fallout franchise. I'm vastly looking forward to it because it's just everything it's included. I'm like, yes. Also, if they kill the dog at the end, I will probably smash a PC to bits.
It's gonna. I think they might do something there from. Was it Fable 2? You know, you had your dog and you literally get. I don't know if it's Fable 2 or 3 now. It might be. No, it's 3. Where you choose what happens. Like you get, like there might be a moment where you get to choose if the dog dies. That's just me saying that now. But no, I'm still looking on the App Store now, and there's nothing. However, they're doing a Fallout 3K launcher where it basically turns your phone into a Pip-Boy, as in all the apps turn into the greeny colour. It just that looks shocking, and that's not even worth 86p. But the app is still not on. They said it was going to be on after their
it said like later tonight, which with them it's probably going to be like, because we're 5 AM, I'm guessing it's going to be in like mid-afternoon for us or something.
So basically when I wake up.
Yeah. It looks really good. I mean, the actual creation engine, I think it's built in. The actual environments look insanely detailed. The characters look like, I did think the character looks a bit standoutish, but when you put on the power armor, it looks like it fits in really well. Just like the fort looks a bit.
Customize that as well.
It looked a bit cartoony compared to the world, but I think I can let that slide because the amount of stuff you can actually do and the way it's put together, it's like, I'm excited for this game, and it's coming out in November.
The good outweighs the bad.
It's coming out, I think it was 10th of November, they said.
11th of November 2015.
Was it not 11/10, which is because US likes to do things backwards?
Yeah, they do, don't they? What, America, why you do this? Come on.
But folks, we are definitely looking forward to Fallout 4, and if there's some co-op stuff, I know who I'm doing it with.
Yeah. The Elder Scrolls that they showed as well, because I've been reading up on Elder Scrolls about how
they showed off like sort of new regions you could go into on the Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not much of a like MMO fan, really. It's Guild Wars is probably my most, but they did show off the Elder Scrolls Legends, the trading card game.
So what, they're trying to do a Hearthstone?
Yeah, it's only
they try and do a World of Warcraft, and then they're trying to do a Hearthstone. Nice guys.
I think that's coming to, I think it was PC and Android and iOS, but not the consoles, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is. I'm a bit sleepy and probably going to get more sleepy with everything going on. But apart from that though, we had Fallout, Doom's coming out sometime in probably like March, I would say. Fallout's coming out this year. Hopefully it doesn't slip because we need some good titles, and this year's been off to a good start. Like, titles haven't been as buggy as last year, and they've actually kind of lived up to the most part of their games. So I'm hoping that kind of continues.
Same, because I don't want to have, like, when it comes up towards, say, midsummer or like towards the Christmas, where they're saying that, oh yeah, all of this is going to be amazing, it's going to be, all these games are coming out, and then it comes to it and they either don't come out or they're buggy as shit.
Yeah. But folks, thank you for tuning into this little short video, sort of going over Bethesda. There will be more. Tune in for more. If this is you coming to this video last, then, well, thank you for watching the others. I'm hoping Morph will join me from a few of the others at least, because he's a great lad to talk to. He is awesome, and make sure you check out his channel down below. It's always there. He is a brilliant friend. And thank you, Morph, for joining me for this little
That's alright. I'll see if I can watch some more. Hopefully some that are during the day, so that when it's finished we're awake for it and we're not like half asleep. But
one last thing, what is the game at Bethesda's roster that you're looking forward to most?
Fallout 4, because of the Pip-Boy.
I would have to go with Doom.
I really want that.
Although Fallout 4 is pretty close because of that, but Doom is like, because I'm just a massive fan of Doom. I can't wait for that, and getting stuck into some multiplayer and that as well. Just the stories, I can't wait because it looks awesome.
Yeah, when I saw that big ugly thing, I was like, oh, it's gonna be great.
Anyway, guys, we shall see you, hear you, whatever it is, later.
Bye, guys.